Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and this is already the series finale, just a two-gamer here in St. Louis before we go back home to take on the Mets, who I don't believe we have seen this year, though right now they're in the basement of the NL East, but have been there pretty much all season. The Phillies did split some time with them down there, but the Phillies have gone on a tear, and they're now only a game or two back of the Braves for the division lead. But we're dealing with the Mets tomorrow. Today we got the Cardinals. Oh, apparently somebody passed up Pujols. He's now in second for the home run series or home run lead. All right, Lizarraga on the mound. Who is a player I created. I definitely didn't assign him 092, so I don't know how the game's doing that. Not the first time. I think we've seen Lizarraga before, although I feel like it wasn't here. I feel like he was maybe with Arizona. In any case, he starts off Kester with a strike. Then a ground ball to short as Turris will throw it over. One away. That will bring Marvin to the plate. He will bat right-handed. And that pitch goes right into the dirt. There's a ground ball again to shortstop as Turris over again. Two down. That will bring Chief to the plate. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Ground ball to short as Turris throws her first again. So score all three of those at-bats 6-3. That'll bring Juan Pierre to the plate for the Cardinals. Have our normal lineup back in the game. Paulie on the mound, fresh off of starting the All-Star game, where he went 2 scoreless innings. First pitch to Pierre, catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss again. Strike 3, one away. Nick Punto now at the plate. Yeah, pitch up and out. Swing and a miss makes it 1-1. Fouls this one off his foot. Seems to be fine. I'm sure it helps that Paulie doesn't throw very hard. Pops this one up right behind the umpire. Tom makes the grab. 2 down. That'll bring Pujols to the plate. First pitch called a strike. Hits this one to first. Terry grabs it. Has a little bit of a run back to the base, but makes it with plenty of time to spare. So 6 up, 6 down in the first inning. Terry will start things off for the Squirrels in the second. First pitch from Lizarraga is too high. Called strike. Fouled away. 1-2 still. Ooh, Terry got a lot of that one, and it is not coming back. Terry's 14th home run of the season into the right field bullpen, which, if memory serves, is the visitors' bullpen. It's been a few years since I've been to a game in St. Louis, which is kind of weird to think, 'cause I used to go every year pretty much. Again, as I stated before, I'm the lone Cub fan in a family of Cardinal fans. But I'll watch whatever game you put in front of me. So anyway, the Squirrels take the 1-0 lead off of Terry's homer. That'll bring Frank to the plate, and he takes a strike. It was not long ago Frank and Terry were tied for the home run lead. Now Terry's got a couple homer cushion. And Frank behind 1-2. And this one in the dirt. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, Tom at the plate. Grounds this one towards second. Oh, and Miles. I mean, it was probably a dive, but I think honestly it looked more like he tripped on his way to get that. And he didn't touch the ball, so that's going to go down as an infield hit. That'll bring Zach to the plate as we have a wild pitch. Tom moves up to second base. 1-1 the count at the plate. Little pop up towards first. Pujols over by the dugout. Makes the grab. That'll bring Joey to the plate. First pitch outside. This one, and a little pop up towards second. Alright, I think I did have that backwards. I think the right field dugout is, or dugout, the right field bullpen is the home bullpen. Anyway, Squirrels with the 1-0 lead. Hideki Matsui to the plate. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. This one goes outside. Ooh, Matsui gets a pretty good hold of that, but it does go foul. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One away. Juan Encarnacion to the plate. He will take strike 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Pops this one up. I think it's going to get down. Well-placed ball falls in front of Marvin, a little bit in the left center gap. First hit of the day for the Cardinals brings Aaron Miles to the plate. 1 on, 1 out. We got a bunt here, which Miles just about beats out, but Paulie able to get it there on time. Runner moves to second, though he was off with the pitch, so there was a chance he could have made it around to third if anything had gone wonky over there. We have 2 outs now. Runner on second. Cesar Izturis takes strike 1. This one too high. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Uh-oh, that looks like a hit, and it looks like the Cardinals are going to tie this game. RBI single from Cesar Izturis makes it a 1-1 game. Moriarty, the catcher, up to the plate. Looks at a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Pops this one up. Tom is going to field it in front of the plate. And that ends the inning, but the teams both score in the second. So all tied at 1 on our way to the third. Paulie will lead things off for the Squirrels. First pitch out of the zone. There's a sinker for a strike. Second pitch called a strike. 1-2. This one out of the zone. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. One away. That'll bring Kester to the plate. They just say he's on a 10-game hitting streak. Oh, right back to Lizarraga, and Lizarraga makes the play. So 2 away. Marvin at the plate looks at a sinker for a strike. That pitch down and out. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 1-2. In the dirt. 2-2. Outside, we got a full count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Lizarraga will start things off for the Cardinals. We're still tied at 1. Tied at 2 hits apiece, too, if that means anything to you. First pitch is outside. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Just it missed inside. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. It's only the third strikeout for Paulie. His first time through the order. That's for him. That's low. Juan Pierre did not get a hit last time, though I don't remember what he did. Grounds out to third in this at-bat. 2 down. That will bring Punto to the plate. He fouled out in his first at-bat. Maybe Pierre did strike out. I can't remember now. Anyway, 1-1 the count to Punto. That's going to go up the middle, and it will get through for a base hit. Joey eventually tracks it down, but not before we've got a runner on base for Pujols. There are 2 outs. Runner takes off. I don't know how good of an idea that was, and Punto is thrown out, even with a not terribly great throw from Terry. Or from Tom. Wrong team name. So that'll put us in the 4th inning. Chief at the plate. Still tied at 1. First pitch, called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. Chief thought really hard about making that a double. He does eventually retreat. Terry hit the home run in his first at-bat. Runner on, nobody out. First pitch out of the zone. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Called strike 3. 1 down, Frank at the plate. He did strike out in his first at-bat. Hits this one, and it does get through the right side of the infield. Chief decides to stay at second, so puts runners on first and second for Tom, who did get a hit in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. And this one down and out. Hits this one, but it'll be a soft liner to third. Punto makes the grab. 2 away, 2 on. Zach at the plate. Zach, is the one that got credited with an infield hit. That is a solid hit, and that looks like it's going to score a run. There it is. 2-1 Squirrels. That will bring Joey to the plate. There are still 2 outs. 2 runners on, however. First pitch called a strike. Ground ball as Turris handles this one, and that'll end the inning, but the Squirrels take back the lead 2-1. In the bottom of the 4th, Pujols will come back to the plate after having the bat taken out of his hands by Punto trying to steal second. I think Pujols is the kind of hitter you got to see if he can put that one out of the park in that situation. Looks at strike 1 to open this at-bat. And he does come through with a base hit into right field. Probably would have moved Punto to third. But as it is, 1 on, nobody out. Hideki Matsui to the plate. He'll take a strike. This one inside. There's a swing and a miss, 1-2. That one's called a ball, but Pujols thrown out trying to steal second. I'm not sure why the Cardinals are so intent on trying to run. Decky strikes out. Tom has an excellent arm back there. He, let's maybe a few more balls go by him than he should, but his arm can't be questioned. Paulie is a pitcher you can run on, but clearly the Cardinals having no luck with it today, and only down 1. I don't know why they're throwing away outs. Anyway, Encarnacion strikes out swinging, and that ends the 4th inning. We'll go into the 5th. Squirrels still leading 2-1, and Paulie will lead off at the plate. All right, Lizarraga winds slowly and delivers a strike. Fouls that one away, 0-2. Ground ball to second. Miles over to first. 1 down. Kester 0-2 so far today. Swing and a miss, got 0-2. Is that going to get out of play? I don't think so. Pujols has the play and he makes it. So that'll bring Marvin to the plate. He is 0-2 today. First pitch called a strike. Another called strike. Little fly ball. Will it get down? It does. So Marvin is aboard. That'll bring Chief to the plate. Got a hit in his last at-bat. There are 2 outs. First pitch called a strike. This one down and in. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the top of the 5th. We've hit the halfway point. Squirrels ahead 2-1. The Cardinals will start off with Aaron Miles in the bottom half of the inning. Miles with a sac bunt in his first at-bat, though he nearly beat it out. Looks at strike 1 here. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Cesar Izturis got a base hit, actually drove in the Cardinals' run in the first at-bat. Pops this one up right at the plate. Tom, I'm not sure had to move at all other than standing up. Makes the catch. Moriarty at the plate now. Flew out in his first at-bat. Looks at a strike here. Oh, this one just misses inside. Actually, for as many strikeouts as Paulie usually registers, he does throw a lot of pitches out of the zone, but today it feels like he's been in the zone almost all day. Moriarty pops up foul as well. That'll end the inning. We go into the 6th. Terry will lead things off for the Squirrels, who still lead 2-1. Terry is homered and struck out. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Down and in. 1-1. This one too high. There's a called strike. 2-2. Hits this one, a ground ball towards short as Izturis makes the play, 1 away. That'll bring Frank to the plate. He's 1 for 2, struck out and singled. Looks at a strike. Swings and misses, 0-2. Hits this one that gets through the middle of the infield, his second hit of the day. 1 on, 1 out. Tom is 1 for 2. This one goes too low. Apparently I named that pitch the Astrogel, and I gotta tell you, I got no idea what that's supposed to be. Anyway, Tom with the base hit into center field rolls all the way to the warning track, and he will make that into a double. Frank stays at third base. That'll bring Zach to the plate. 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. First pitch is called a strike. Another called strike. This one is outside. 1-2. Little pop fly to third. Gets in foul ground, but Punto makes the play. It'll be up to Joey to try to drive these runs in now. There are 2 outs, and it looks like we're going to get an intentional walk, and we do want Paulie to go another inning, so. Feels like all the intentional walks we've gotten lately just led to a pinch hitter, but we are going to stick with our pitcher here despite the bases being loaded. First pitch called a strike. Another called strike. This one too low. Too low again, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Squirrels load the bases but come up empty. They do still lead 2-1 though, and the Cardinals will start off with Lizarraga at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Juan Pierre. He's 0-2. He did strike out in his first at bat. After I sat and thought about it for a while, I thought he did, but anyway, 2-0 the count. There's a called strike. Was low in the zone. Pierre didn't particularly care for it, and he grounds to second for the second out of the inning. Punto, 1 for 2, fouled out and singled so far. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Called strike 3. Still 2-1 Squirrels as we go into the top of the 7th inning, where Kester will lead things off. Kester 0 for 3 today. Yeah, I just said it. He's on a 10-game hitting streak, so he really could use coming up with a hit right here as it's starting to get late into the game. And he will do that right back up the middle. Kester aboard with a leadoff single, make that an 11-game hitting streak. Marvin with the base hit in his last at-bat. He's going to line to third here, 1 away. That'll bring Chief to the plate. Got a hit today, 1 for 3. First pitch goes outside. Swing and a miss. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Terry, 1 for 3, though with a home run, which in a 2-1 ball game is very significant. This is going to go into left field, and it does fall in front of Matsui. That puts runners on first and second, and the Cardinals are going to go to their bullpen. Brett Myers will take over to try to keep this game where it is and get out of the inning. There are 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Frank, who is 2 for 3 today. Swings and misses at a curveball. This one outside. Maybe high as well. Frank hits this one deep into left, but I don't think it's out. No, Matsui makes the play. Ends up being a pretty routine fly ball. 2-1 Squirrels as they go to the stretch. Pujols on the other side. Alright. Pujols at the plate, but we are going to go ahead and change pitchers as we normally do in the 7th. Nakai will come into Frank's spot, which will bring Quinton into the game. Alright, Pujols 1 for 2 today. Hits this one just foul down the third base line. And looks at strike 2. And this is going to go into the left center gap and roll all the way to the wall. Pujols on his way to second base. He'll make it in there easily. He did dive in, but he didn't need to. And then we're going to get a pinch runner. Echo goes from a speed 9 to a speed 11. Matsui at the plate, tying run in scoring position. First pitch, called a strike. And this feels like an announcer's jinx to say, but Nakai has not given up a run all year, so this is one of those something gotta give moments. Matsui has a 2-2 count. This one just misses outside, make it a full count. Runner takes off. I don't know what the Cardinals are doing. That's their 3rd runner they've gotten thrown out stealing. Runs themselves out of a potentially big inning. Now 2 outs with Encarnacion, who lines straight to second, and that inning is over. The Cardinals, frankly, just throwing this one away. If I were a Cardinal fan, I would be pretty upset, and I mean, even playing against them, I'm upset how they're managing the game. This is just poor decision making. Anyway, we're into the 8th. The Squirrels leading 2-1. Tom has an 0-2 count. This one too low. Myers still on the mound. Tom swings and misses. Strike 3. 1 down. Zach 1 for 3. He's fouled out twice, but then got a hit. Looks at strike 1. So Zach is not the one that got the infield hit. I don't know who that was then. Turris picks up that one and throws over to first. That'll bring Joey to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with an intentional walk in his last at-bat. Watches that curveball break outside. Curveball for a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Aaron Miles will lead off for the Cardinals. Still 2-1 Squirrels. Hermida will come in to set up things, which will bring Phil into the game. I'm still just over here shaking my head. The steals of second were bad enough to try to steal third. That was just dumb. Aaron Miles looks at strike one. Swings and misses, 0-2. Hits this one right to Terry at first, one away. Cesar Turris, 1 for 2 on the day. Looks at strike one. This pitch goes too high. Ground ball to third. Chief throws over. 2 down. Moriarty has flown out twice. Looks at strike one. Fouls this one away. 0-2. This one up and out. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will bring us to the 9th inning. Squirrels leading 2-1, and they will start off with Quinton at the plate. All right, Quinton, first at bat of the day. He is batting left-handed. Looks at ball one. Swing and a miss. Misses again. Myers does, I should say. 2-1. Called strike makes it 2-2. Called strike 3. Not real sure what Quinton was looking for. Kester got a hit in his last at bat, extends his hitting streak to 11. Looks at strike one. This one inside. Hits this one. It looks like Punto will handle that and foul ground by third. 2 down. Marvin at the plate. Got a hit in his last at bat. Or actually, I think it was 2 at bats ago. Looks at strike one. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th, a 2-1 ball game. Pitcher spot due up for the Cardinals, who I imagine will pinch hit. And for now, we are going to see Sky come in. Although we are going to switch to Shibuya, so we'll see if that changes their mind. Shibuya just got a save in the All-Star game a few days ago. And the Cardinals do change their mind. They are now going to go with Troy Gloss, who I feel like should be starting at third for them, but obviously they are not listening to me. And Gloss immediately pops this one foul, but it does make the screen. That fastball never made it up off the ground. There's a called strike. 1-2. Ground ball to third, but it's foul. Try it again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Juan Pierre, 0 for 3 today. Struck out and then a couple ground outs. He has a 2-0 count. And that's going to be up the middle. His first hit of the day, very timely. Puts the tying run on base for Nick Punto. And as long as the Cardinals do nothing stupid, which they immediately do, although Pierre actually does steal second. On their 4th attempt, the Cardinals finally steal a base, and I have to admit that one is significant. Not what I would have done with Albert Pujols waiting on deck, but it works out, and Punto gets a base hit up the middle. Pierre had to wait to forgot Pujols is out of the game. Echo, making his first plate appearance, looks at strike one. Runners on the corners. Tying run on third base, and he just fouled down the first base line. 0-2. This one foul again, still 0-2. This one out of the zone, Echo lays off. This one gets away, does not score a run though. Tom able to grab it faster than that. Does put the winning run into scoring position though. Too low again, we got a full count. This is getting real tense. Called strike 3, big strikeout there. Wes Helms going to make his first plate appearance, chance to win the game. Came in to play first after Pujols was taken out. He is at a 1-1 count. This one too low. Should be a little all over the place. Hits this one. Phil grabs it, throws it over. Well, not badly placed, but not hit hard enough. The Indianapolis Squirrels hang on by just a thread, winning today 2-1. Whew. That got real stressful there at the end. Take a look at the home run here. So no doubt on that one. Just barely stayed in the bullpen. And yeah, Cardinals scored right back. And then the Squirrels scratching out a run here. And then, yeah, that ninth inning, even though the Cardinals didn't score, that was worth watching because there was definitely pressure there. Shibuya and Zach, your co-players of the game. Not sure Shibuya really did enough to earn it. He really got himself in a jam. But thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, maybe you could be subscriber 100. Feel very free. Otherwise, we've got the Mets tomorrow back at home. We will see you then.